Well, hello everybody, welcome back my fellow farmers. Today we've got something very big in mind. Heard some whispers that lettuce could potentially be a crop that can make us a lot of money. But before we do that, we're gonna do a celebratory furniture sale. That's right, our sawmill and carpentry shop have been working overtime. And geez, this snow is not making things easy for us right now. Holy cow. Yeah, like I've been saying, our carpentry shop has been working overtime for us. It's got a ton of furniture. How much is this even? 62,000 liters. That's right, we measure furniture in liters around these parts. 62,000 liters of furniture. And I just got to get it over here to our farmer's market and we could start selling. But man, snow in May is not being too kind to us, but we'll get there eventually. But yeah, plans for this episode, gonna start getting into greenhouses because yes, I have heard lettuce extremely profitable and I want to make money, obviously, so we're gonna try that out, see how it is. And I'm not just gonna do one greenhouse, I want to do a whole bunch. But that's why we need the money, because in order to do that, we're probably gonna have to buy a field. We don't really have a ton of room here at the farm, so I want to get like a dedicated area that is pretty much just gonna be for that. Okay, now I'm a little nervous. Let me back it up a little more here. All right, let's do a quick unstrap. Oh baby, 294,000. Oh, let's get it forward. There we go. And can we get this little bit? Is that gonna give us our first million? Oh my man, I thought that was gonna give us our first million, but geez Louise. Huge sale there, man. Carpentry shop and sawmill paying off big time. I'm loving that. Oh, now the snow. Oh, it's much easier now. I guess it was just all the weight and furniture. I gotta disconnect this, I gotta move, and then we gotta look and see where we want to start our greenhouse operation, because we don't need a terribly large area, but my intention is to buy a field and just completely cement it over and make a giant parking lot that we can plop down a whole bunch of greenhouses and maybe like a watering well or something over there. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm gonna do a little bit of research, see what field we want to do this on, and then we'll get this started. Well, I've done a little bit of investigating, and I think what I've narrowed down to is basically this spot right here. Now, the reason I like this, A, it's not super big, and we don't need a very big area to set up our greenhouses, and B, it's right next to the restaurant, which I do think is going to be one of our main buyers for our lettuce. So that's my reasoning behind this. Now, if we go ahead and go over here and take a look, nice and flat, nice big area. There's some sort of thing over here for the railroad. Okay, don't care about that, but yeah, I think this is going to be perfect for us. So I've got a general layout in mind that I think I want to roll with, but first things first, we got to buy this. Thank you very much. We are now the proud owners of this property here. So first thing I got to do, I want to cement this whole thing out and just get it nice and uniform. That way we can get like a good guideline. And then I can't tell if it's super hilly. No, I mean, it looks pretty uniform, but I also might just go through with the flattening tool in landscaping here and just make sure everything is good to go there. So let's get a good top-down view, brush strength. Let's go like so, and then let's go there and make it big. And there we go. That should get us nice and level everywhere. So that's not a concern that we're going to have any longer. Perfect. Next, let's get let's get asphalt. I'm liking asphalt. Oh, can we only do that? Okay, well, that's fine. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Not the neatest job of asphalting, but I'll take it. Just get a look here. Oh, yeah. That's looking... Oh, and we got some big trees here, too. 2-for-1 special on this property. Perfect. Now, we need to get into our greenhouses. So let's look at these guys. They're under factories, greenhouses, and the one I want to go with is going to be the large tarp greenhouse. Now, if we look at this thing, it doesn't tell you which side the deliveries are going to be on, but it does tell us where we need to drop off our water. So for water, I want to have an area where my truck can pull through out onto the road over here, loop it back around, and come back through. So I'm thinking we are going to go in a pattern kind of like this, where it can come through this way, hit these with the water. So let's place one right there. Okay, and there's our delivery area, so we gotta make sure we leave some space there. We'll put number 2. Can we do snapping? Yes, there we go. Ooh, never mind, no snapping. We kind of didn't line things up properly there. Go there, and then can we fit 2 more back here? I think we absolutely can. Let's get them as close as possible. Right there, and right there. So perfect. We got 4 nice greenhouses going here. We got our water drop off. Oh, and there's me. Hello, me. We got our drop off there. Last thing we really need is going to be a place to buy water. Okay, I'm thinking we're going to go with this old wind wheel with water tank. We have this one over by our main farm too, and I kind of like it. It looks pretty cool. And we'll put it... We'll go right there. That should work out good for us. Let's just take a look and make sure that we can actually buy water from that. Oh yeah, we can. Perfect. Easy peasy. So now we got to get... Ooh. Okay, now we got to get our truck over here, because we are going to need to get these loaded up. And where do we set the production? Oh, is it from inside? That's cool. You actually have to go inside to operate the building. Open door. Let's crouch down. Okay, we can't get into that side from here. We got to go on this side. Open up. Let me in. All right, production. Let's look at all... Ooh, Napa cabbage. Chili, garlic. Wait a second. Oh, I got worried for a second there because I didn't see lettuce. Tomatoes seems to have a pretty good output as well. 1056. Lettuce 1008. Ooh, so lettuce and tomatoes seem to be like the two main producers here. Let's look at pricing for those. Here's our lettuce. Now at max, $32.70, and that's in January. Okay. What about tomatoes? $16.68 in January as well. Well, clearly lettuce is going to be the winner there. It's more than... It's like double the price, and it makes just as much. So I don't see any reason to make tomatoes. We want to set all these to lettuce. So while I'm going around doing that, I also want to get our truck over here. We've got a water tank, and that needs to come with us. So I'm going to use my semi to get it over there because, well, actually, it's got a dolly on it already, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. You know what? We're still going to use our semi because the dolly adds like an extra turn with this front wheel, which will be quite annoying, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to take that dolly off, and then I'm going to get our semi attached and have that just kind of travel over while we do our things over there. But I need to get a truck. Here we go. Okay, we've made the long trek over here with our trailer, our water trailer, and now let's see how this is going to work out here. We got to pull in right here. A little bit of a tight spot, but we can make it. And okay, let's start filling. Okay, that's a slow filler there. Well, that is taking quite some time, but a nice thing is you can get out of the truck and it'll still keep filling. So that is quite nice, and it actually is going to give me a moment to go through here and just make sure that we're producing everything we need to. Oh, actually, I didn't even need to go in here to do this, but that's all right. We need to go through and make sure everything is producing lettuce, and we do want to be storing that to get the best price possible. How many more? One more. Lettuce. All right, so that should be everything now. And oh, there's our furniture. Sawmill. Sawmill is completely empty. We got to handle that pretty soon here. But that's not for this episode. That's going to be for another day. All right, are you full yet, man? Come on. Oh my God. Only 20,000. How much more we got to go? We're at 63%. We're getting there. All right, 2% to go. Almost there. Here we go. And yes. Oh, free water? Wait, did that water not cost us anything? Well, that is awesome. So hopefully it doesn't take equally as long to fill these guys up. What do we got to do now? Start overloading. All right, well, that's going quite quick. Curious to see how much water it holds, though. Okay. These warehouses are thirsty, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Takes 40,000 liters to fill it. We can hold 40,000. This is going to be quite a thing. Okay, we're going to have to do a lot of filling here. And, you know, I'm just a little curious about something before we even go do that. There's a river right next to us here. I'm just kind of curious. Can we fill from the river? Check this out, guys. You can refill from the river. How amazing is that? And it's much quicker, but I have to drive all the way down here. And look, I had to back up all the way under this bridge to get here. I'm going to look and see if there is an easier way to access this, because it fills substantially quicker. Like, way quicker. I'm already at 63. Look at it. It's breezing by. I can't even count how fast it's going, but this is the way to go if I want to get water. I got to figure out a better way to access this river with this truck to get our water. Ooh, she's a struggling. Hope we make it up here. Come on, baby. Oh, I think we're in the clear. All right, big hills and a tank full of water do not necessarily mix. All right, we got two of our greenhouses. Well, one is fully full. This one is partially full. But before we keep that up, this river, it looks like it comes right across our property here. Is there any way to get to it, though? Man, I'm not really seeing a good way to... Oh, there's like a little ramp there. That's cool. Not really seeing a great way to access it. Unless maybe we were to go this way. This goes down to the restaurant. Let's see, is the restaurant like perfect riverfront property? It is, but I don't know if this would be close enough to get us to where we could fill. All right. Well, the river over there is not going to work. One other thing I want to test. I want to see if the other water tank is going to be a better option than this guy, because this is free water, but I think the reason it's so slow is because it has to pump it out of the ground and fill us as we go. So I'm just going to take a look here and let's see. So let's try this guy out, and I'm going to put him right next to this, and then that guy we'll keep there. This thing's tiny, man. Yeah, that thing is real tiny, but let's try it out and see. Well, I can't tell for sure, but it seems to be filling just as slowly from here. I'm gonna head back down to the river, see if there's a better way for us to access that. Well, man, there's the water right there. What? I'm just gonna try backing this thing right as close as we can and see. It's not a great. Nope. Nope. That's not gonna work. That's definitely not gonna work. Well, this is a great spot to refill right here, and it's not too bad to get to. I just got to figure out a nice quick way to get back up to our property. So I'm gonna fill up and kind of follow this little meandering road here and see if this can take us somewhere close by, and pray, just pray, that we can get up any hills with this full load here that may be in front of us. I don't know. Okay, well, we are right behind our property now. Oh, but we seem to be a little bit stuck here. Oh, and we're at like a cliff. This is not great. Oh man. This is a pain, man. This is really a pain in the butt. Look at how close we are. There's our truck. Here's our greenhouses. But we just can't get the two to meet. This thing is like really, really stuck right here. For whatever reason. It does, I mean, it's like clearing. But it is, she's stuck. She's super stuck. So I'm probably going to have to reset it and figure out a better way to go about this, because this, no bueno, not working. Maybe over there. We go across the bridge. That could potentially be a thing, and then maybe we'll revisit the restaurant too. Just see if there's a way over there. Okay, well, I did manage to get it actually unstuck. Kind of. Now we're here. So, I just gotta make it through these trees. And we're back. Come on, baby, let's go, let's go. Get me there. Ah, that was... Oh no, not at the last second. Don't do that to me. Come on, man. We got it, we got it. Get those wheels on there. Let's start turning, maybe. Oh, there we go. Ooh, man, that was a journey and a half right there. That route is obviously not going to work for us. So we're going to have to figure out a new way, but I got this water. I had to work real hard to get it here, so let's dump it in. Well, I think the quest for free water from the river is a failure. I checked out a couple spots, didn't really see anywhere that looked like it was gonna be convenient or work for us in any way, shape, or form. So unfortunately, just gonna consign myself to slowly filling up from that windmill water tank, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. If you guys know anywhere that I can get water for free with like good access to the river, please let me know, because I will absolutely do that. But for now, yeah, just gonna have to do it this way, and yeah, wait. So it is what it is. I'm gonna get to fill in the rest of these. Okay, just did another fill, and it felt like it took even longer this time. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but I got to find a better way than that. There's got to be a better way. I don't see any reason why, like, sitting there filling water for probably, I don't know, I felt like 5 minutes maybe. I don't see how that is like good gameplay. You know, there's got to be a way to speed that up, even if it costs more money. I mean, hey, I don't care. I got money, you know? If it's a matter of that, let me know what I got to buy and I'll buy it. So if you guys know a way to make that quicker, or like I said, a way to access the river without having to kill myself, please let me know, and I will 100% do that. Oh, so we got one more to fill after this. Right there. Yep. All right, so this guy is filled up. Oh, actually, you know what? So this plus one more full tank should fill this guy up right here, and then we're ready to start producing. Ooh, okay. All right. It's starting to feel like a reality now. All right, so I backed it down to this spot again But instead of going forward like that direction is towards our farm. This direction is back towards the, I don't know, whatever that place is over there. But I actually think that, no joke, this coming down here, backing all the way in, refilling, driving all the way back to our greenhouses is actually quicker than sitting and refilling from the, that like windmill water tank that we got there. So this is probably going to be our primary means of getting water until we get something else figured out. Oh, okay. Full, I think. And, you know, I'm just looking at this. How this thing is 32,000 liters. How is this thing sucking up 32,000 liters? How is that possible? Where's the water going? I mean, obviously it's feeding the plants, but there's no other like giant tank in there. That's a big tank. It doesn't even fill us all the way up. Well, that is what it is, I suppose. That's just gonna have to suspend disbelief. Let's see, full. Okay, we are good on all these guys. This one, 39. Yep, we're good on all these. Everything is making lettuce. Let's just make sure. Yes, everything's making and storing lettuce. So all that's left to do now is just wait a couple days and see if this is worth it or not. I don't know how many it's going to produce, but we're going to find out. And let's just look at the calendar here. Are we anywhere close to being able to sell? Ooh, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, June is like a dip. July's a dip. August, and September's a way dip. So we would have to wait all the way until January to be able to sell. Which, you know what? That's fine. The only issue is we've got a whole batch load of canola growing here that we're going to have to harvest before we can even think about sleeping all that time. And I mean, we're going to have to harvest and we're going to have to replant. So we got a lot going on the farm right now. Things are rolling. But we can at least wait 1 to 2 months to see how much it produces, because our canola harvest isn't until July. So we do have 2 months that we can wait before we have to start harvesting there. And hang on the phone. Did I check today? Ooh, another truck. We might. Ooh, I might actually want that. I think I'm going to get this actually, because we're going to need 2 semis. We're going to need one for the main farm and one for our greenhouse. Ooh, American Eagle. Okay. All right, we're 100% getting that. And let's change the rim color. Sure, why not? Yeah, no brainer. It's ours. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go and sleep. And we'll go pick that up tomorrow and bring it back here. But first we got to sleep. And let's see how much our tomato production gets done overnight. And how much water it uses too. All right, moment of truth. Woo, production costs went way up. Moment of truth. But actually, before we do the moment of truth, nothing for sale. Okay, retake. Moment of truth. Let's look here. 8,000 liters of water. That's actually not bad. So if it takes 8,000 per day, that means that about 5 days or 5 months, 5 months worth of water that it can hold. So we would have to refill once every 5 months. That's not terrible. Yeah, that's actually not bad at all. Ooh, look at our new truck here. Oh, and I also did get one of these big pallet container things too. The Profit liner. I got that on sale a while back. It's just been sitting here at the shop. Oh, okay. All right, so how many? 3 pallets per. 1 pallet is 1,000 liters, so 3, 6. So we got 12,000 liters in a single day. Now let's just do some rough math here, because we can kind of see how much 1 pallet is worth just off the prices here. So 1 pallet at max is going to be $32.70. Okay, so that means that if we sell for max prices, our 4 greenhouses per month are going to be bringing in just shy of 40,000. That's not bad for just 4. And it's a relatively small investment too. It's just kind of a pain having to do this But yeah, that's not bad at all. 40,000. So by the time we can sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months from now, we're going to have 7, 14, 21. So in 7 months, we'll have about 280,000 worth of lettuce. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, man. I'm actually quite happy with that. And that's also dependent upon me not being very unsmart and doing the math correctly, which is a possibility, 100%. So yeah, hey, I'm happy with that. I'm very glad that we set this up. This is going to be well worth the time, and if it turns out to be a really big moneymaker, we of course can always expand this. I mean, we're just doing like a small little thing here on this small piece of land, but I imagine that you could really ramp this up and do something big, much bigger scale, and have like an optimal sort of setup going on, you know? But guys, I do believe that is going to be it. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you have any tips on how I can improve my greenhouse situation here, please let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, have a great day, guys, and I will see you on the next one.